welcome to Ace Run Pro's coverage of the 2020 Battle at Boomtown 3. Title sponsor for this weekend's Bomb Squad Disc Golf. We'd like to welcome you here to the Battle at Boomtown 3 at Fairways of Canton, July 18th and 19th, 2020. I'm joined here with my good friend and course designer, Austin Lytle. What's up, buddy?
Thank you, Matt Versola. Yeah, man, we're here at the beautiful Fairways of Canton again. I can't say thank you enough to them for bringing us out here. Can't say thank you enough to the tournament directors, Keith and Brandy Bomblin. It's always a pleasure to help them out in any way I can. And I mean, straight up, I'm anxious to see these guys play. Again, thanks for letting us out. This place is beautiful. We're gonna have beautiful weather, hopefully. And here we are with the players.
We've got Ezra Robinson, sponsored by Prodigy, JoJo Bonet, Llena from DGA, and Matt Dollar with MVP Discs.
Yeah, man, I'm super pumped to see these guys play. It should be a good round. Hole 1 right off the rip, par 5, 1,003 feet. Beyond the cart path is OB the entire tournament. In the bunkers are a hazard with a one-stroke penalty. These players are looking to just go boom with it. That's literally the name of the tournament, and I'm super pumped to see these guys throw it.
Welcome to Boomtown. We got Ezra Robinson on the tee of hole 1.
Yeah, so Ezra and JoJo are our previous winners from the last 2 years. That's a huge rip. Just starting it off strong. So yeah, JoJo and Ezra are featured winners, and Llena and Matt Dollar were the hot rounds from the last 2 years. So that's how we got everybody in here. This is JoJo Bonet rocking the handlebars.
Puts a good rip out there. I know JoJo's been working on that backhand a lot in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Previously a forehand dominant player, crushing it, but
For sure. I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of that forehand, but the backhand looked good.
Llena, sponsored by DGA, puts out a good rip. These guys, it looks like they're tailing off a lot to the left, but it's really not a horrible place to be to put yourself over there, keep you from going out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just a safe shot, really. Dollar with the mask, standing up MVP disc.
That must be the N95 from MVP. Looks like everybody's hanging out in the bowl down there, but again, not a bad place to be.
No.
Good to see one of these classic JoJo forehands here.
Yeah, so the basket's going to the left, and JoJo throws a forehand. I guess he's just going with what he feels comfortable and going away from the danger.
Again, this is a par 5, so they are still putting themselves in position for birdie here.
Oh, yeah. And surprisingly enough, we did have one eagle on this hole from Connor Spincy.
Connor Sapezi?
Yeah, Sapezi.
Yeah.
I should know his last name. He's from Knoxville.
2 big rips there.
That's been Llena throwing his second shot.
This should get a good skip to the left here. Hopefully he's past that bunker.
Oh, just on the edge. Just on the edge of it. Ezra's way up there.
This is the... Well,
turned over.
This is the play here. He's getting the extra distance from the turn, but I'm not sure if he's going to get far enough left to get back to the pin for a putt.
Almost hit Conrad there. He's more than pin high. He just was definitely playing away from those bunkers. JoJo throwing his approach shot over the bunkers up to the green.
Nice position for birdie.
Excellent. About 20 feet. This is Ben putting over the bunkers. So you can see these guys are starting to get a little closer. These are all 3 bids here. Dollar's throwing from the middle of the fairway. Good. About 10, 15. Maybe 5. Ezra has a long putt. Ooh.
That's a good run out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So all these guys looks like they should be able to make clean of their birdies and start their rounds off with a negative number, and that's what you're looking for.
This isn't the most difficult par 5, but it's a good, especially with tee times, this is a good full hole for everyone to start off on. Puts a birdie within reach as long as you don't get out of position too much. And looks like we're going to start off here with a star frame.
Oh, yeah. That hole saw 30 birdies over the weekend from the pro field on the first round. So definitely was a little easy.
Everybody's starting off the weekend with a birdie.
Yeah, can't complain about it. So straight up, we got hole 2. flying over. You got the bunker in front of you. This one's going uphill most of the way, 320 feet. You got the green to contest. The bunker is not OB on this one. I mean, the cart path is not OB on this one. But into a secluded woods field, get you more into the disc golf field.
I like the usage of the woods and the tree lines on these golf courses, because although it is fun to get out there and rip it down the fairway, it's nice to have a little bit of shape to the shot as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Ezra lets his hyzer out a little early here.
Yeah,
he's going to have a little bit of length on the putt.
Absolutely.
About 60 feet.
Looks like JoJo's going back to that signature sidearm. Nice little flex on it. Comes out a little early on him. It's not bad, though.
He wanted to get that one out a little further left, but either way, he's safe and in bounds.
Ben, stand-up shot.
Been a little low
Asking
here. If we can get some skip.
Oh, yeah, he gets it.
Excellent play.
Good play. Good play, Ben. Good play. Good attack. I don't think I even saw that line when I was playing.
Here's Matt Dollar. It's already getting a little hot out there, folks. We got to get the mask off. And it looks like he might be in position to drain a longer one for 30.
Yeah, it looks like about circle's edge, maybe a little bit longer. Here's Ezra from about 40, 50-ish. Yeah? No. Good run. Good run, absolutely. That's the Bills. Just pushes a little bit right. JoJo. Again, it looks like these putts were a little lengthy. Let's see if we can't get one out of them, Ben.
Only chance of birdie here. On the card. Nice. And Ben, Llena converts. Great putt, Ben.
Great putt, Ben. I love the Froth Center hat.
For those of you who don't know or haven't heard the Froth Center podcasts, Mr. Austin Lytle here.
Absolutely. We get on every Thursday night at 7:30. And, it's cutting up with the boys talking disc golf. All these guys are going to make quick work of their pars.
The left side there from Ezra.
Left side from Ezra, but it's in, right?
Looks like these guys are just getting the putt warmed up, and once we move into hole 3 here, we should see some a little more action, a little more confidence in the putts.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to get there that first couple holes, trying to shake the jitters, get the putt rolling.
The easy birdie on the par 5 got him a little taste of it, and hole 2, the tougher par 3. Had a little trouble with that, but
yeah, that hole was actually only solid 9 birdies on the day, so
wow.
I was pretty impressed with that number.
Here we are, hole 3, par 3, 444 feet, finishing to the right of the cart path here in the woods. I like the big sidearm here, but a turnover works out great as well. Seeing some rollers make it out there to the right too.
Yeah, the only two things to mess up on this hole would be to throw it into the woods early or throw it into the woods on the left. I don't think anybody's reaching that green down there.
Ben's got a nice clean sidearm there.
Oh yeah, that's going to put him about 35, 40 feet.
Now is the cart path inbounds here on this hole?
Yes. Yeah, I don't like punishing somebody for throwing a good shot and accidentally landing on the cart path.
I like that.
Uh-oh. This one is not turned over.
We might be seeing a little trouble here, folks. That is going to be a tough up and down for Ezra.
Yeah, let's hope we can find it. JoJo, big sidearm. He's got that little crow hop into it now. Look at this.
Ooh. Just gets a bad action on the ground, otherwise that was going to be inside the circle, but
yeah, he did juice it a little bit too.
I like the sidearm play here as long as you don't let it go early into the woods. And here we go, Dollar laying down a roller.
Very nice.
Looks like it's curling here. Just a little early.
Yeah, I don't, sounds like there might be a little bit of wind out there. I don't know if these guys are seeing any wind. When I played my round, it was 10:30. All right, nice. They found it. So I didn't see a whole lot of wind, but it sounds like they definitely got a little bit of wind going on. This is Ezra getting...
Ezra's got him a chance to search for some Bridgestones, Titleist.
And he just hit the tree, and this is his second shot with a thumber up to the basket. Okay, looks like Ez is going to have a little bogey to start.
Yeah, hopefully he can pick up and move on from this. Still very early on in the round and in the tournament. Dollar with a good run.
Yeah, dollar with a long outside the circle range shot. Not a bad bid. Here, Ben. Putter's hot already. Ooh. It's barely a little bit left. All right, boys, let's see a birdie. What do you say, JoJo? Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Not sure if he had to contend with that tree or not there, but he converts. He's able to move on with a birdie.
That's a circle 2 stat, too. I'm pretty sure that's outside the circle. Come back, Ben. Ezra's taking his bogey like a man. And Dollar taps in for his par. So overall, they played the hole as par. That hole itself only saw 4 birdies in the first round, so you're welcome. You got to see one of them. And we see here we got JoJo and Ben starting off pretty strong. Dollar's right there with them, and Ezra's falling back. But knowing Ezra, he's going to bounce right back. I can assume that.
Now this one's perched right on the edge of the water here at 523 feet. Most of the players in the tournament aren't going to be putting the water into play here.
Until the second shot.
Until the second shot, exactly. But the main thing here is you don't want to go left.
Don't want to go left or right, really. You want to just land it in the short grass up there if you can.
Yep. Anywhere right there in that cut fairway is fine. 3 here on this hole is great.
Absolutely.
Dollar working a nice flex here.
Uh-huh. Tyrannosaurus flex. Huge shot out of Dollar. And shout out to Nate Goodwin. He did throw one in for an eagle in the first round.
Team SS.
Team SS. And there's a big old Boomtown out of Ezra. That's huge, dude. That's getting up to the 150 marker in the middle of the golf fairway.
I think Ezra was releasing a little bit of that bogey tension here on the last one. Almost pen high.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great shot from Ezra.
He was releasing some of that.
Should make that up and down pretty easy. We got some routine up and downs here.
Yeah, these guys are making this hole look, I want to say a lot easier than it was. I definitely saw my fair share of people throwing into the woods left, throwing into the woods right, throwing their up shots long. These guys are making it look easy, all throwing jump putts underneath the basket.
Yeah, I think one of the keys out here on these on this golf course is to, especially on the par 4s, par 5s, you got to keep yourself in position off the tee shot because, like these guys have done here on this hole, everybody got off clean, nobody's in the woods, but ultimately you have to give yourself another shot for the second shot and your up shot because if you get off the fairway early trying to rip a huge shot, it can really punish you trying to get up and down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I was kind of helping them lay out the course, my whole intentions were, I want tee shots that you have to commit to, or else you're not gonna score. And if you commit to the shot, you'll likely score. So that's what we were going for. But here we go. Hole 5, par 3, 334 feet. You got water on the right, golf green right in front of you. That basket sits about 25 feet from the edge of that golf green. Should be a slight hyzer, maybe sidearm shot for some, but it's just a come and get me shot.
This one should be pretty routine here at 330 feet. It's just about trusting your disc, knowing that you can throw that 330-foot shot. A little low here from JoJo. And brings none of the trouble into play. He'll have a putt for birdie.
Yeah, never even a shot. I don't know about a chance for birdie, but
ultimately, they just need to push past 320 feet, get over this green, give themselves a shot for a inside the circle putt for birdie.
Looks like Ben kind of got a little scared and sawed that one off a little bit. Didn't want to risk going on the green. Dollar's got the just hyzering out a little bit on him. I thought I was going to keep flexing and maybe even give us an ace run.
I like the part where you said that, you know, you tried to design this around people committing to the shot. It looks like Ezra's committed to a nice
Yes.
hyzer here. Ultimately, you got to ignore the water and the green there and just trust that your 330-foot shot is going to get there to the pin.
Absolutely, and that's what Ezra did there. You
Park job.
hold it.
Pull your ticket for your valet parking.
Yeah, don't hit your head on that one. And Ben. Ooh, just a little high. Not bad.
Gave it a chance.
And Dollar's coming back with the green behind the basket here. For
This
about
is
35.
This is where it can get tricky.
Oh,
But he did put a nice safe run out there.
Yeah, that was definitely a safe run. And Ezra's, like I said, right here is 15, 20 feet. And that's what you want. Committing to your shot. Good bird. Everybody else is going to clean up their pars. I got to give a shout out to the bomb squad, Keith and Brandy Bomblin again. Thank you guys for doing this, committing to the beautiful fairways of Canton and making it all work for us to be out here.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of work to get this course A, designed, and B, installed, on top of running the tournament and getting all this registration and everybody in one place, especially in these times here in 2020. But we really appreciate all their hard work and time put into growing the sport of disc golf here in Georgia.
Absolutely. So our group's pretty tight still here. We're through 5. We are now on hole 6. Hole 6, par 4, 603 feet. You got a couple trees to attest with there at the beginning, and then for the most part it's wide open. There's a bunker way right, and then you also have the woods on the left. But you, like I said, you have a lot of green space in the middle. Yeah, I'm kind of tempting the big arms to see if you can throw it 600 feet.
Looks like Ezra might be taking the straight line at it.
Oh, he's throwing that blue disc that's
Looking
standing
for a little
up.
flip.
Oh, yes, it
Wow.
does.
Great execution here.
That's huge.
And he puts it in just outside circle 1.
I would say circle 2.
That's a crush.
It was like 60 feet. Look at this.
Here we go with a flick roller.
Holding a nice little cut line. Now it's standing up. Jeez, dude. That's how you take the trees out of play. We'll sit. Yeah. That's just as far as Ezra's almost. A little roll.
Right where you want to be on this par 4.
That's using your brain, though.
Ben's taking the hyzer line. Safe play. Just get it out there. Use that upshot to get in position for birdie.
And Matt is going up the middle. And just throwing a good, solid shot just to be in the fat part of the fairway. It looks like Matt's got the gameplay of just playing golf out here today.
Yeah, exactly. Bite up enough distance to where that upshot is pretty routine, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Walk away with another birdie. Let's see if he can execute that game plan here. Looks like it.
Ooh,
right over the top.
Just over the top. Good shot. Left himself about 25, 30 feet. Then. Okay. Just a little bit right of it.
JoJo putting for eagle here.
How far do you think? 60 feet?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just underneath the cage.
It's a good bid, but you definitely don't want to put too much on it and risk losing your birdie.
Absolutely. Ooh! There was the big bomber. That guy was probably about 40 feet.
And
Nice.
Matt Dollar able to save the birdie
Yeah, absolutely. Good putt.
after putting a good eagle run on it from about 120 out.
Mm-hmm. And here's Ezra from about a little bit shorter, 20-ish feet.
Yes, sir.
Jammed.
Yeah. You got it.
Here's JoJo. Feeling good. JoJo's looking good with the putt today.
And we got the whole card in for birdie.
There it is. Good start frame, gentlemen.
See if they can't take this momentum into the next one. String a few birdies together.
Here we go. Yeah, everybody's still tight. 2 4 downs, 2 3 downs, and through 6. Going into hole 7. This one's a little tricky here. It's got a cart path you can see right here on the right-hand side, and that goes up and around the basket. And you're throwing over this like valley. That was a good shot by Ezra, just throwing it straight across. I believe that is his 300A2 that he's throwing, by the way.
300A2, one of my favorite discs for sidearm.
Yeah, no, well, that kid throws it in backhand like nobody's business. And there's JoJo just leaving it a little short. Like, the approach shot on this hole is going up, so it's kind of deceiving. But if you really juice into it and get it high like this, you also risk the chance of bringing that cart path into play, and it hits softly.
Ben's able to hit the brakes right before going out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely. I did see a couple people go LB this time.
I really like the sidearm play here that JoJo took, because you can just kind of get it out over that green and play it into this little hill that it's almost that little bowl that the basket's sitting in.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, good run, Ben. That was from about 30 feet, 35 feet. $1 from 20. JoJo from about 15 here. Way to convert. Good bird, Joe. And Ezra here. Clean work. Another 15-footer. That's it. So there we go. We got 2 birdies. And see if these guys can convert on their pars. Shouldn't have too much issues. There it is, dead center.
Doesn't look like anybody's pulling away with it right here, but of course we got plenty of golf left. 27 holes for each round. I think these guys are just taking it easy in these first few holes, anticipating a long, hot day in this Georgia heat.
Yeah, I mean, most of them, everybody's almost birdied almost half the holes already. So, you see JoJo's there at 5 through 7. He's starting off, but, you know, it's still like you said, they're just kind of cruising along. Ezra did have that bogey back there. This one's tricky. Hole 8, 220-foot island hole. If you do not make the island, you will go to this drop zone right here below the camera there. And everything's flagged off. If you're in the short grass, you're in. If you're in the long grass, you're out. Pretty clear lines.
This is another one, just know the distance.
Know the distance.
Execute your shot and trust it. Fully commit to it. Because if you don't, it looks like another A2 shot here from Ezra.
And it just sticks.
He doesn't quite crawl onto that golf tee box there, and that's just a case of, he left it 30 feet short there on a 221-foot hole. Sometimes it's hard to dial it back. And JoJo flirting with it, but he manages to stick it on the corner. He'll have a putt for birdie, and I guess he'll get relief and put him 15 feet out from the basket.
I think what I just saw down there at the bottom, which is a pretty fun fact about this hole, there was only 2 pars on this hole for the weekend, or for first round here.
In the open field?
Open field, only saw 2 pars.
Bunch of birdies and a bunch of bogeys.
I swear, it was literally 19, 19, and 2 pars.
All right, so it doesn't sound like anyone drained it from this drop zone, unless one of those 2 pars.
Unless one of those 2 pars was...
And
wow.
He was very close to risking a double, if not more, if that didn't creep back in. Here's Ben. Gives it a look. Ooh, I like this drop zone here.
It's very challenging. But, it's still like a good run at it.
It does give you the opportunity to get too excited, running, trying to save the par, and go out of bounds and further damage your round.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's see if we can't get one here. Of course,
And
dude,
JoJo
he's feeling the putter right now, for sure. There's Ezra taking his meter in from the OB line, like you should, directly perpendicular. And about 15. These guys are going to clean up their bogeys. I'm sorry. JoJo cleaned up his birdie And there he goes to the stat. It was exactly 50-50 bogey birdie. And talk about separator hole. Of course, you're starting to see some teeth.
Yeah. On the shortest hole. Is this the shortest hole on the course?
No.
There is another
another short hole on the course.
Well, we'll see if they can challenge that one a little better than this last one here.
Here we go. This is the final hole of this video. I'm Austin Lytle again. I'm joined here with Matt Versola. Thanks for being here, and look forward to seeing you again in the middle nine. So here it is, hole 9, 276 feet. You have the bunkers that are hazards, and beyond the cart path left, if you find it. So if this one's uphill, come and get me 280 feet. I mean, players are looking to just hang it out over the grass as much as they can. Try not to bring the bunkers into play and get the bird.
Now, I was out here on Friday for a practice round, and I liked this sidearm shot to begin with. As we see JoJo finding the bunker there, hazard, he's going to have a
par putt. Yeah, it'll be a par putt
from there, and that's no easy par putt. After seeing a few people throw this hole, I like this play that Ezra's taken here to take it out over the short grass of the golf fairway, let it check off there, because there's really not too much danger of sailing into these bunkers if you're skipping towards the basket from right to left, because it's set in the rough, and that grass should be long enough to catch you from going in the bunkers. So I think even though JoJo was trying to clear those bunkers and dive in, this right side play, I think, gives you a little more flexibility.
Absolutely, and I like that. Oh, that one's high. Got to get. Oh,
see, he just stuck right there on the Velcro pad. That's not going to be a short putt.
No, not at all. He's got about 35.
Looks like about 35 there. Wasn't able to convert. JoJo needs to get this to continue bogey free on the front nine. Ooh, he gave it a chance.
Mm-hmm. Here's Ezra to continue getting one. Oh. Not happy with that one.
Young Buck had a growth spurt in the last couple of years, so he's still not fully comfortable with his height.
There it is. Good putt, Burr. Good putt, Ben. JoJo taps in his bogey. Ezra taps in his par. Matt taps in his par. And that's it, guys. Look forward to seeing everybody on the middle nine. And there it goes. There's the scores.
5 down through the front nine. JoJo Bonet leading the pack here on our feature card. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Hopefully these guys will start turning up the gas.
Thanks again to Fairways of Canton for having us back out. If you are in the Canton area, Northwest Georgia, highly suggest you go out there and get around and golf. And
yeah, even if the golf course isn't set up year round, but the golf course itself is still beautiful.
If you're in the area,
check it out.
Hit us up, Matt Versola, Austin Lytle. We'd love to come out there and hit the sticks with you.
Shoot, yeah, I would. All right, guys. See ya.